What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome back to the UBL. This is going to be the Week 2 battle. This week we're going up against Sally Mumble and the Austin Toros. Sally is a phenomenal content creator. He is very... I don't know why I'm saying very. That's not the proper adjective to describe this, but he has vastly improved his content over the time that even I've just been watching him. And I haven't been watching him for that long, but I've been watching him for long enough to know that he has definitely improved his content quality. And the fact that he has improved his quality of content, and he's a phenomenal battler, and he's a really good looking dude too. You guys definitely want to go check him out. His links will be down in the description below. Make sure you guys go check him out. But with that, let's go ahead and hop into the team real quick. I'm going to try to make this team builder a little bit more brief, because I built this team a while ago and I feel as though it's pretty self-explanatory what the game plan is, and I think it'll work out pretty well because his team is the matchup is severely in my favor, which is very weird for a draft league player to say. But he has Selly, Slowbro, Weavile, Nihilego, Serena, Heracross, Flygon, Diancie, Buffalant, Heatmore, and Combuskin. Now, a couple of things that I'm noticing about this team: his top 6 mons are all weak to Blacephalon plus Psyshock, which is really phenomenal, meaning that if I can get them chipped and I can get them weakened a little bit, it can just sweep him. His only checks to it really are Ghost Spam stopping from Buffalant, or stopping the fire moves for resisting them with Diancie. That is literally his only checks to it. Aside from that, he is pretty weak to Galar-Darm. Galar-Darm is very good versus him. They're only switching to it as Slowbro, which I have Rillaboom to kind of sort of pressure it out every time. And their switch into Rillaboom is going to be Selly. So I needed to create a core of things that could take advantage of me pivoting around with Darm, Rillaboom, and then being able to take advantage and then a third mon to be able to take advantage of Selly, which is going to be Lantern. So let's just go ahead and hop right into the team because I pretty much have talked about the vast majority of it. So the main win con this week is going to be Flame Charge Blacephalon. I have enough speed to be able to outspeed everything on their entire team. That is Nihilego and slower before a Flame Charge. If I get off a Flame Charge, I can just win. With 127 base physical attack versus a lot of their more offensive mons, Flame Charge does OHKO them. Like things versus Heracross, it does like 60% minimum. So I just need a little bit of chip damage, and you'll see how I get that chip damage here in a little bit. But and that's why I wanted to go with a very pivot heavy team. So Flame Charge to be able to weaken it, and then their only real switch into fire is Nihilego, and I have Psyshock for that, which does OHKO. From full, they have to be a Psychic Resist berry in order to be able to take it on. So that is going to be the main win con. Next up, we have Choice Banded Rillaboom, because Choice Banded Rillaboom is the best Rillaboom on the entire set, on the entire planet, that is. I have enough speed for, I believe, like I went max speed to try to speed creep Adamant Heracross, just in case. That way I could get off something like a U-turn before it attacked me, and then I could drop in my Heracross switch in, which is going to be my Garb. Next up, we have Choice Scarf Darmanitan. I'm rocking max speed even though I don't need to, because I want to know as much as possible about the Celesteela, and if it is autotomized, I want to be able to know for a fact that it is timid max speed. In order for them to outspeed me, they have to be timid 228, so it is very easy for me to know if they outspeed me and they get up and autotomized, which is kind of easy versus my team, as long as I don't get the offensive momentum early on. So I have max speed, U-turn, Icicle Crash, Fire Punch, Iron Head. Pretty self-explanatory. Iron Head for the Diancie, because if they don't want to risk Slowbro taking U-turns forever, then Diancie's going to be their switch in, and I click Iron Head once and I can just blow it bass backwards. Next up, we have Tapu Fini, Scald, Taunt, Defog, and Nature's Madness. I have mixed defensive set. I have this thing literally just takes 2 hits from everything pretty much. I take on Flygon, I take on Weavile, I take on Heracross, I take on Selly. Those are the main things. I take on Buffalant, and then I wanted to be able to have Taunt to be able to outspeed a bulkier Selly and prevent it from leech seeding me. And then I wanted to be able to just Nature's Madness down their bulk, primarily being their Diancie, their Buffalant, and their Celesteela, to be able to make it a little bit easier for my Blacephalon to potentially sweep them. And then next up, we have Lantern. This has enough speed def to be able to take on Nihilego pretty easily, as well as take on things like special Selly. I have enough special attack investment to be able to always... I want to talk about Waterfall here in a second. I have enough special attack investment for Volt Switch plus Discharge to always be able to deal with Selly plus Slowbro. And then the Skull damage is also really important for the Diancie. But I have Waterfall with minus attack nature because I still do over 50% to Nihilego, meaning that it can't just Meteor Beam Sweep me from the get-go. I immediately put it in range of Grassy Glide, which is the main thing. And then last but not least, we have Garb, Fizdef, Rocky Helmet, Garb, Gungshot, Haze, Pain Split, Spikes. This is how I want to get the main chip on the team. I want to get up as many Shpaks as possible. And then once I get up the Shpaks, I want to be able to just let this thing go down, let it put Heracross in range of Flame Charge up on Heracross, and then hopefully sweep. That was the main game plan. I guess I could also do it on Serena. That was the other big one. The two ones that I really wanted to do it on, Serena and Heracross. Those are the two big ones. But yeah, that is the team. With that, I'm going to go ahead and pop right over into the battle. What's going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome back to the UBL. We lost week 1. I'm hoping to bounce back this week. We're going up against Sally Mumble, who is a phenomenal player, just so we're clear. He did tell me his 6, so I do know that the 6 are correct on the screen, which is phenomenal because this means that Blacephalon is looking kind of schnash, if you know what I'm saying. It's looking kind of schnash. I'm importing my team real quick, and then we are set. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be leading with Tapu Fini. I thought about this a really long time. Tapu Fini matches up really well with Nature's Madness versus the vast majority of their team. I can live one hit from literally anything that's not Serena. If they lead off with Nihi, then I have my Lantern at full health with Waterfall to be able to guarantee do more than 50% to it. If they lead off with Steela, then what I'm able to do is I'm able to click Nature's Madness, I'm able to click Taunt, I'm able to do a bunch of shenanigans to it to put it in range of quite literally everything else. If they lead off with Serena, it's a little bit more problematic. I might have to go into my Garb. If they lead off with... My main issue is I don't want them to lead off with something like Scarf Nihi and then just shred me with like Power Gem if I lead off with my Darm, things like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna lead off with my Tapu Fini. I'm hoping to see a Selly lead. Okay, so not worst case scenario for leads, but I can still go directly into my Lantern. If he sets up a T-Spike, I have my Garb, which is really, really nice. Going directly into Lantern. If he sets up Rocks, that's okay. I do have Defog on my Fini. Yeah. It is so unbelievably cold. My hands just don't exist right now. They're freezing cold. I'm nervous. I don't want to go 0-2. Okay, now versus Lantern, we have... Okay. Power Gem. We're down to 142. Did 29%. He is... Specs. He is specs as hell, brother. I'm gonna click Volt Switch. Got the Serena, that's good. I'm gonna go into my Darm and I'm gonna try to get him in a cycle. There's my Darm versus Serena. U-turn is doing 88 to 104 to no bulk. I'm also max speed Galar Darm for Autotomized Celesteela. They have to be literally timid max speed to be able to outspeed me at neutral, or at +2 with me being the thing. Let's see if they are Rocky Helmet. They're Tangaberry. Okay. Okay. What do I want to go into? I really want to go into my Rillaboom. That way I can get some Grassy Terrain recovery onto my Lantern and my Tapu Fini whenever that comes in, because I am Telepathy. Part of me wants to click Knock here, but I don't think it'll kill this. I mean, Glide kills. I'm gonna click U-turn. If they stay in or they click teleport, I think I'm gonna go into my Tapu Fini. Nah, okay, they're gonna go directly into their Selly this time. Ooh. Okay. If it's Guts, I literally Flame Charge up and I Oko the rest of the team. Aside from berries and shit, but I'm gonna go directly into literally me. And I think I wanna either, I think I kinda wanna set up a Spack. I'm gonna set up a Spack. If they go into Selly, I'm going to click Haze until they kill me. Basically. They go forward Facade. Doesn't kill me, but they take Rocky Helmet damage, which is really, really good. I'm going to let them kill me here, and I'm going to get up a second Spike, and then I'm going to go into my Blacephalon. I'm going to set up a Flame Charge, and I'm going to win. Blacephalon Flame Charge to this thing. To Heracross. The 61 to 74. I'm gonna set up another Spack. Because I don't even think that like a Serena with an Akka Berry can live a Flamethrower. Went for Knock. That's cool. Doesn't kill me, brother. Just kill me. Just kill me, brother. At least he'll live Aftermath plus Burn and I can get the Flame Charge off. And then once I have the Flame Charge off, I even outspeed things like the Weavile. I outspeed things like the Nihilego. I outspeed everything. I'm just going to get up a third layer of Spack. Cool. Even Assault Vested Serena with max HP takes 106 to 126% with Flamethrower after the boost. My Garb is dead. I'm going to do this now so I can break. Like, I understand that he could be Akaberry Selly, but at +1, I will have everything broken enough to the point to where I don't really care. Gonna click Flame Charge. Akaberry Selly is the only thing that can live a hit. And that's at +1. He's gonna switch out, which is good for me. Went into Nihilego. Take that Spack. Even if you're Scarfed, I now outspeed you. And I get to click Psyshock. Nice. Okay. Knee down. Let's see, I do get the special attack boost here. Yep. So I'm at +1. What are you going into, my friend? I have 2 layers of Spack up. I do not know what he goes into. Like, Slowbro dies, Hera dies, literally everything dies to this. He has 4 Mons weak to fire. This Selly set was nasty this game. I guess Choice Scarfed Weavile could be a thing. But like, Choice Scarfed Weavile is kind of sort of dog water versus me. Slander. Okay. If I break this thing, I can win with my Rillaboom. So I'm okay with going for Flamethrower here and popping the Akka Berry. Worst case scenario, it's Spadef Akka. And it takes 54 to 64. That puts it in range of Galar Darm. Gonna withdraw. Into what? Do I live a Scald from this thing? I'm asking if I live a Scald from this thing because what I can do is 83 to 100. I'm strongly considering clicking Flame Charge here, expecting the Weavile to come in on the Shadow Ball and it being Scarfed. But then it can kill me with Ice Shard. I don't care. Yeah, it's not worth it. Even if Weavile comes in, it's going to be taking a crap ton of damage. I almost clicked Flame Charge there, man. Okay. If I clicked Flame Charge there, I definitely think I won. And I almost did it too. Okay. That's down. If they go into Weavile here, I don't know what I should do. Because I can do this again. Slander. And now I'm at +2. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to break this thing for my Galar Darm to win. It's not Akka. This thing dies. Unless it's sashed. Not sashed. Yeah. Okay. I think this might be GG. I think it might be GG. I am now at +3. Pause. I'm gonna click Flamethrower now that I've gotten rid of the Selly. My Darm does just win. I'm just gonna click Flamethrower. Not Scarfed, that's good. It was Boots, it didn't take Spikes damage, so it's not sashed. Perfect. Okay, and that looks like it is why I wanted to draft Blacephalon. This Pokemon's stupid. This Pokemon is genuinely just stupid. 151 special attack, 107 speed. Great. Absolutely phenomenal. Gonna go for another Flamethrower. So the biggest ways that he could have stopped this, that I think if we play in playoffs, he's going to prep for, he's going to bring his Diancie, which was a very big problem for my team, especially in my Darm plus this. I fully expect him to bring Diancie if we play in playoffs. Another option that he could have done was the Buffalo, the Bouffalant. He could have brought both of those, and that would have put a really big stop to this entire set, and it would have taken a lot longer to do. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. Okay. And that is game. GG's my man, Sally Mumble, man. I genuinely think that this dude is phenomenal. By the way, he is super, super nice. Super awesome. And I'm just going to say, I hate the fact that the only thing that I have over this man is that I won this game, because he's more attractive than me. He's smarter than me. Like, you know, the matchup was just severely in my favor, but the fact that he's better looking than me for 1, smarter than me for 2, and makes better content than me for 3 is wild. So make sure you guys go check him out. His links will be down in the description below. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Let me take Slowbro off the layout. But with that, also I put the layout on for the people asking in the comments for a layout because it's a little bit easier to follow. You're welcome. with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.